Yeah, First Thessalonians 5. I don't think, friends, that I need to deal with the question of when all this is going to happen. You know as well as I that the day of the Master's coming can't be posted on our calendars. He won't call ahead and make an appointment any more than a burglar would. About the time of everybody's walking around complacently, congratulating each other, we've sure got it made. Now we can take it easy. Suddenly, everything will fall apart. It's going to come as suddenly and inescapably as birth pangs to a pregnant woman. You know that passage kind of hit me good. It kind of nice little segue into the word that I got earlier today, talking about birth pains. You know, and I know that you're going to be encouraged. I trust you will be. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of people have got words and everything like that, but mine have been. I'm all about encouraging, and I believe that's what God is all about. That's what the Spirit's all about too. So, here we go. There's coming upon the land great labor pains. See, he's talking about labor pains, just like that passage you read about, right? He's not slack concerning his judgments. The world celebrates they got their man. I want my people to celebrate the coming of the King. When he comes in full power, might, and dominion, there's going to be many in fear, even some of my children. Two kinds of fear. Fear because they don't know me, and fear in reverence of me. Be not afraid at my coming. I'll wait with excitement and joy as I appear. The time will come when I reveal all I am through people today that allow me to shine. This is the greatest day of my coming, when every eye will be on me. There will be no choice at this time. The world celebrates their king. And he put that in quotes. King. A mortal man who still must answer to me if he doesn't repent. My grace and mercy poured out on all who come to me for forgiveness. Key word is come. He says come. You know why? Because here's the thing. If you don't come to him, you're not going to receive. See, coming actually, it's kind of like faith without works is dead, right? So if you just have faith but no works, there's no faith there. You have to have corresponding action to what you are saying and what you're believing. And see, a lot of people, they may believe a gospel that doesn't require anything of them, you know, and believing a gospel that doesn't require them to serve God, hear from God, hear from heaven, but also be obedient to share what's on your heart, what's on your mind, and what the Spirit is truly saying in the hour. But anyway, back to the word. That was a side note, but let's see here. Okay, keyword is come. Nothing is happening if you don't come. It's a choice you make in response to what my son did for you. Too many allow their political beliefs to be in the way of what I'm doing. They will miss my work and dismiss it as some sort of attack from the evil one for taking out their leader. Just be mindful, I'm a God of justice and mercy. I give people a fair shake. To say I don't is to not know my grace, my mercy, liberally poured out on my creation so that they would know me deeper and in greater measure. Okay. Then he prefaces with another, speaks to me personally about my life, you know. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Soon they will know I'm real. I wasn't a joke, a lie, or playing games. They will know I was behind working on your behalf for my glory. All I seek to be known, loved, and accepted. See, that's a powerful word right there, you know. And I think a lot of people, we forget that thing, you know. It's like, well, God himself isn't going to be slack concerning everything that he's doing, you know. I may as well just add this other word. This came on Monday. I may as well share that. Give you a 2-for-1. 2-for-1 special, right? There you go. Alright, this is on Monday. My word is eternal. It stands forever. No matter what happens this week, my word A guarantee. I don't take back. A guarantee that has a bond signed with my blood. I will never take back or relent what I've spoken, said, or written. It will come to pass. Just like the day you're in will come to pass. He has trusted you with much. To that comes me and all my responsibility. And there's a lot of responsibility that you have to understand and everything what's going on here and be able to discern. These aren't obviously not things that I just like drum up on the fly. Oh, that sounds great. It's like what I've probably talked about this in other videos, that the way you get to that point is you tune your ears, and it comes down to practice. You practice His presence. I did a video some time ago about practice. And that's really what it is. You have to get into a place of routine with God, and when you do that, He begins to show you things, begins to talk to you personally. I mean, I could go all throughout all last year and tell you every word that He gave, everything that He showed to me. But anyway, that's a little freebie there. Number 3. He makes all things new, a perfect performance at my choosing, my will done. I've reconciled my people to my side in this time, protection and provision. Run to me no matter what. I'll fill and fix what's broken. No one in Washington can or will fix the problems of today. I'm the only one that can fix it. Trust me. Trust in me daily. Not a man. I'll get the job done. Hope only in me. This is not a message people may want to hear, but it's truth. Jonah, so many times, so many like him choosing to do their own will or way till they are shown. And I read that passage about in Jonah, the book of Jonah. That whole story about how he disobeyed God, and God sent a whale to basically swallow him up, and he spent 3 days, 3 nights in the belly of the whale, because he didn't want to go to Nineveh and preach the word of the Lord. And if he had done that initially, that whale wouldn't have come and swallowed him up. God wouldn't have sent that whale to him. And a lot of times it's like this. It's better just to obey than to sit there and thumb your nose and tell God give him your 10 excuses why you can't do what He's asking you to do. And oftentimes we see that played out in many scriptures, even in your life. When you don't obey and you don't do everything that He's asking you to do, and you just kind of do your own thing, let's see how that works out. It doesn't work out real well. I know for me it hasn't worked out real well when you get a premonition to do something on the inside that says go this way, and you do. And then you find out, or you don't in this case, and then you find out, well, maybe I should have listened to that voice that was telling me to go over here, and you didn't. You didn't listen to that voice. So anyway, that's the tough deal about that one. But anyway, the biggest thing I would say more than anything is just, trust God. The more you understand, the more you know where He's coming. The more you understand and hear His voice, the more you're going to know that it's His voice, not your mind talking. Because, and then that's really what it is. It comes down to training your mind to a place where you can hear God and hear from heaven. And when you hear from heaven, you get clarity. You get all these things that it's like peace, faith, all these things come as a result of that. And I right now, as a result of that word that I got earlier today, there was a tremendous amount of faith that was released unto me. That, I can't even explain it right now. And that's really, I'll tell you what, this stuff is real. God will do it in my life. He'll do it in your life. You just gotta believe it. Gotta have faith. If you can't get anywhere if you don't have faith. Faith to believe what He's wanting to do in your life. A lot of people are just like stumbling, bumbling, walking around like going from one thing to the next. And it's like, trust Him. Allow God to do something big and watch Him do the work. And He will do the work. He will do all that he. It's like right now. It's like it's crazy as it is, with everything that's happened this week. Even I have so much peace, and that's because of God only. That's because of God. God is the only one. Nobody can take your peace away from you. Now the enemy can try to take your peace away, but only if you let him. Only if you let him. You know. So a lot of people they allow somebody else to just rob their peace, and then there you are. You don't have peace in your life anymore because you allowed somebody else to steal your peace, steal your joy. I'm like, that's right. Don't allow somebody to steal your joy for what it's worth. So that's all I'm gonna say on that note. So much peace. I speak joy to you right now, no matter what going on in your world. So be encouraged. I mean that's all I can say. Be encouraged. Know that you're loved, appreciated. Thank you for watching. Have a good night or day or whatever. Peace.